Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be playing the Meadow Park golf course. And the first hole wasn't recorded because we were being rushed, so I started out on the second hole. After bogeying the first hole, I was teeing up on the second hole, which was 239 yards, a short par 4. I could get on the green in 2. And I perfectly hit this shot, just a bit of a draw, which is when the shot curves left, exactly how I wanted to. And now I was just hitting a short pitch shot, trying to land at the front of the green and roll up. And I did exactly what I wanted to here. And since I was +1, this was my birdie for even par. And did I make it? Let's go! What a great way to play the second hole.
Wow.
After birdieing the second hole, I was even par, and I was hoping to maybe get another par or maybe even another birdie. But this hole was really long, 354 yards, so I didn't expect it. And I hit a great drive, but my second shot was pushed right. And on this one, I was trying to bump it up into the middle of the green. If you have a good lie and you're comfortable with bumping it, that's probably the best option for getting it close. And this chip was okay. I hit it a bit too hard, and I landed a bit far where I wanted to. And this was for my par. I saw the putt breaking more, but it didn't end up breaking a ton. So I just tapped in for a bogey on this long hole, which I'll take. Now hole 4, 138 yards. I was hoping to get a par on this one since I like par 3s because I can par them. But this shot ended up going towards the bunker, which is where you don't want to be on this hole. But it actually kicked out of the bunker into the rough. I didn't have a great lie, but I chunked the chip, but it actually worked out. Chunking is when you hit the ground first, doesn't go as far. And now for my par.
Let's go.
And I drained the par, which means I was only +1, which is a great score after 4 holes.
Ooh.
I would have been on the green on this par 4, but I hit a tree and it slowed down a ton. Now I had a chip for eagle.
What is that? What is that? What is that?
That chip might have been the worst chip of my life. It was really bad and didn't work out at all. So now instead of having a birdie putt, I had like a really long one from the fringe, and I hammered this putt too far. Another bad shot. So now I didn't even have a guaranteed bogey. I'd have to 2-putt from here, which was a tough spot. And this putt, I pushed it out, and I had to tap in for bogey. It could have been an easy par, but I messed up for bogey, so I thought I would be easily +1 after that, but I ended up being +2. On this hole, I hit the ideal shot, which is curving a bit left, right back into the fairway, since this shot bends left. And now I had a chance to get on the green with my 7-iron. Here's my shot on the 6th hole from 105 yards. This is my second shot with the 7-iron. This is how close I went. Let's see if I can put it in for bird.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no.
Phew, I made it. I was really thinking I wouldn't make that second birdie, but I did. That's my second birdie of the day, putting me at +1 heading into the 7th hole.
Bruh.
Ooh, got a little confident.
As my dad said, I got too confident on that drive and hit it 50 yards. Not like my usual 180 or 200 yard drive. And now in my second shot, hoping to recover, but I ended up hitting it across the ground. And on this shot, I was just trying to not get into the bunker, because there's a big bunker on the right. You don't want to be in there. And I hit a perfect shot right down the middle, almost hidden on the green from 200 yards out. Now it's just up near the green with a pitch shot. And I didn't make a good swing on this shot, and it was short. I ended up on the fringe instead of the green. I wasn't aiming there either. And this putt was hard because you had to read how much power to give it perfectly. But I read the power, I just didn't read the break. And for bogey, yep, I made that. I was hoping not to miss any gimmies anymore. I was teeing up on the 8th hole hoping to par it. It's 122 yards. I was hitting a 6-iron. I ended up pulling this left and it ended up going long. But I had a good view and I wasn't messing with trees, which I was happy with. And I hit this chip exactly where I wanted. It just kept on rolling and I don't really know why. So I wasn't leaving myself an easy par putt. I thought I could make this, but I ended up not even hitting it close at all. If I 3-putted here, I'd be really mad. So I didn't take my time, but I made a bogey. And now on the 9th hole, long par 4 to finish the 9 holes, and it was 335 yards. And I smacked that drive really far, and I had to hit a 3-wood to the green from about 150 yards. And I made a good chip here, except it just kept on rolling too fast. These greens were pretty fast, but not super fast. And now I had to make this putt for my par. I would be kind of upset if I got 3 bogeys in a row in the last holes and no pars. And of course I missed that putt also. But I tapped in to break 40, my first time ever on a real course. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!